The Ferrari is once again under scrutiny from the Formula One world. This time, however, the pressure is far greater than usual. As the new regulatory era begins in 2026, Scuderia Ferrari is working on its most important project in a decade, Project 678, a revolutionary car. Following a disappointing 2025 season, there's no room for error. Ferrari must succeed or risk long-term failure haunting Maranello again. Will Project 678 be Ferrari's catalyst for revival, or a ticking time bomb that will bury the Scuderia's future in 2026? Let's discuss. The most radical change to the 2026 Formula One regulations is the power unit. For the first time in modern F1 history, power will be distributed almost equally between the V6 turbocharged engine and the electric motor, with each contributing nearly 50%. This marks a drastic shift in philosophy from the current era, in which the internal combustion engine is the primary power source and electrification plays a supporting role. In the context of this revolution, Ferrari is said to have been working intensively behind the scenes. The Maranello-based manufacturer developed its new power unit using an aggressive approach that included testing with a dynamic dyno. This state-of-the-art simulation tool can realistically replicate race conditions, including acceleration, braking, and energy load fluctuations. The initial test results are reportedly very promising, which is a positive sign that Ferrari is heading in the right direction amid the complex and high-stakes technical challenges of 2026. The 2026 Formula One regulations officially eliminate the MGU-H, a vital component that previously harvested energy from the turbo exhaust gases. This change has significant consequences. The hybrid system now relies entirely on the MGU-K to charge the battery, and the MGU-K can only do so through braking. This creates new challenges, particularly in maintaining a stable electrical energy supply throughout the lap. The biggest risk is losing electrical power on the straights, particularly on stop-and-go circuits or high-speed tracks. If energy management is imprecise, the car could lose extra boost at crucial moments. However, Ferrari claims to have found a promising technical solution. Their internal test data shows energy recovery rates that exceed even the engineers' initial targets. In this new era of Formula One, effective energy management is not just an added advantage, it's a game changer. Ferrari seems keenly aware of this. One of Ferrari's biggest secrets has finally been revealed. Under the leadership of Engine Technical Director Enrico Gualtieri, Ferrari chose to use steel cylinder heads rather than the aluminum used by most of its rivals. This choice has attracted a lot of attention because it goes against the general trend in modern Formula One of pursuing the lowest possible weight. It's certainly a bold decision. Although steel is heavier, it offers significantly higher structural strength and exceptional resistance to extreme pressures and temperatures. This factor is crucial for the new generation of power units, which are heavier and more complex than previous models and operate at much more aggressive mechanical limits. Ferrari has combined steel with copper and ceramic elements to create a sophisticated blend designed to optimize thermal efficiency while maintaining performance stability. If this radical approach is successful, Ferrari could gain a significant advantage in terms of reliability and long-term performance consistency, both of which are crucial factors in the 2026 regulations era, which is predicted to be extremely stringent and unforgiving. Ferrari emphasized that they weren't just chasing peak horsepower. The primary goal of Project 678 was to achieve a linear and manageable power curve. As hybrid systems became more prevalent, the way power was delivered became crucial for driver confidence. Direct injection and pre-chamber ignition technologies were implemented to produce an engine that was powerful yet easy to drive. The philosophy was clear. Even the most powerful engine is useless if it's difficult to control on the track. Ferrari also designed the power unit with an unprecedented supercompact concept. The goal was to free up as much space as possible for the aerodynamics team to design an efficient yet extreme body. The battery was designed to be lighter, denser, and more tightly integrated into the car's structure. Meanwhile, the cooling system underwent a radical overhaul with much more intelligent airflow paths. The end result was a much sleeker, cleaner rear end that allows air to flow uninterrupted towards the diffuser and rear wing, a crucial aerodynamic advantage in the era of active aero, where every detail of airflow can make a difference of a fraction of a second. The 2026 Formula One regulations will result in shorter, narrower, and lighter cars. Ferrari is responding to this challenge with a complete overhaul of the chassis and suspension system. For the first time since 2010, the company is expected to return to push-rod suspension at both the front and rear, a significant technical decision. Interestingly, Red Bull is also following this design direction, which indicates that this concept is considered the optimal solution to the new regulations. Suspension is now key to maximizing grip, keeping tyres in their ideal performance window, and providing extra stability when drivers take corners aggressively without sacrificing speed or consistency. Ferrari has prepared an ambitious and structured testing plan. Project 678 is scheduled to launch on January 23rd, just days before pre-season testing in Barcelona. This demonstrates Ferrari's commitment to making the most of every testing session from the outset. Notably, Ferrari is introducing 2 different versions of the car, not just one. The first, the launch spec, focuses on validating the engine packaging, cooling system, and overall electronic system integration. This version will serve as the initial foundation to ensure that all key components operate stably and according to calculations. The second version, or B-spec, will be introduced at the final 2 tests in Bahrain. This car is the final evolution and features aerodynamic updates and refined technical details based on initial data. This phased approach allows Ferrari to gather crucial data, identify weaknesses early on, and ultimately select the most competitive design before the first race of the 2026 season. The 2026 regulations introduce active aerodynamics to the front and rear wings. Ferrari has already been seen testing active front wings on a mule car based on the 2025 model. This system enables drivers to reduce drag on straightaways and increase downforce in corners. If executed perfectly, active aero can be a deadly weapon, and Ferrari appears serious about mastering it early on. All signs point to Ferrari taking a methodical and disciplined approach to the 2026 project without cutting any corners. They are focused on the technical foundation, thorough integration, and long-term readiness. The pressure is immense, but the opportunities are equally great. Ferrari has world-class drivers, abundant resources, and unrivaled historical motivation. There's only one big question resonating around the world. Will Project 678 return Ferrari to the top of Formula One, or will it prolong the fans' long wait? Let us know your thoughts below.